The need for cooperation among various service sectors has been an inherent component of development discourse. Discourse, pura chora, you just see the development. Partnership bridges the gap among the sectors. It also sets in the motion of culture of collaboration and team spirit. In the light of statement, examine above India's development process. They are simply saying, if I have to put it in your language, if you all study together, everyone will crack UPSC. That is the question. Instead of studying in island mode, if you all do combined studies, you will crack UPSC. Now you understood the question? Okay. They say that if all the service sector industries collaborate, you go on to become a very positive force in the development process. And I think this is Sriram's answer.
Yes, sir.
So Sriram, Jitendra, you guys have understood the core demand of the question, and then hence your answer was very much relevant. Don't get scared by these 4 lines or 5 lines of statement. They are simply asking you how collaboration and team spirit will ensure development. Sriram, if I have to break this entire question in one line, are you agreeing with my breaking of this question, that how team spirit and collaboration will ensure development?
Sir, I think it is saying that these partnership will bring the collaboration and team spirit rather than these two bringing the efforts.
Okay. Even if we'll say that when people partner, they tend to collaborate and work as a team.
It will promote the collaboration and
so
team spirit.
My example was relevant, that when you people all come together and study, you will.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. Yeah, it will promote.
Is the example same as the demand of the question?
Yeah, sir.
So collaboration and team spirit comes with partnership. Okay. So just going one step backward, the question is, when you all when there's a partnership, there tends to be collaboration and team spirit, which brings development. Is it the demand of the question or not?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So here you can see that since the question pertains to service sector, there was an introduction based on the service sector, which is good. Okay. So the question is mainly on the service sector. It's not about the primary or secondary sector. It is about the tertiary sector, which is a service sector. So we are saying that the contribution to the economy is still around 50% for service sector. Okay. And there's one beautiful word he has used. He's saying that in the context of integrated economy, when this particular sector blooms, it has multiplier effect. What is this multiplier effect? The multiplier effect means that when particular sector is blooming, it will have its impact on other sectors like primary, secondary, other sectors also. Because see, for example, if service sector is booming, the money is more, they tend to spend. In that process, the primary sector also grows, the secondary sector also grows. Okay. See, yeah, and the example also Sriram has given, like tourism is a service sector. Okay, and then the tourism related to health and leisure. So again, health and leisure also are part of the service sector. So within the service sector, there is a kind of collaboration and partnership. When tourism is growing, because India is known for health tourism these days, especially major cities like Chennai, which have become a very big hub for the transplantations. Many people from Middle East and even the Western countries are coming to India to get these done, because the health tourism in India, health is when compared to Western countries, it is still cheaper and also very standard. So the health tourism has grown recently. It's a very good example of the kind of collaboration. And then come to the demand of the question. The cooperation among various service sectors boosts India's development in the following ways. How? Obviously, when the economy grows, there is more development. Okay. So when the economy grows, there is no more development. When there is more development, it increases the employment. When there is more employment, it increases the infrastructure. So Sriram, to explain these points, you could have used one interconnecting circle also.
Yeah, sir. I think this is a 250 word answer. So I tried to, rather than that is the core of the question. No,
so you can draw one small picture.
Yeah, sir. I understood that, but the core of the question, like we can, there will be limiting of space to elaborate, right?
At the side, some small box you can mention the collaboration, how it is leading to the holistic development.
Yeah. Okay, sir. I got
can
it.
see that you made all the relevant points. So when you draw that picture, that is more impactful, because in such questions, firstly, you see the question is tough. To understand the question itself is a very major challenge, and presentation itself is the second challenge. But then when you impress the examiner in such kind of questions, there the impact will be felt throughout your answer sheet. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
So development of infrastructure. Okay. And then you can see he has mentioned FDI inflows also. When the service sector is growing, there is a lot of FDI inflows, which is bringing a lot of money into Indian market. And then because of this growth of service sector, there is inherent tendency to develop the infrastructure, including the air connectivity. And for air connectivity, you have right UDAN scheme. Okay. And then it also is bringing a lot of skill sets to the Indian youth. Okay. And that is happening and there is a technology transfer. We are seeing that. And as the entire process is there is not only impact on the service sector. So he is saying that it is improving the HDI, Human Development Index, human capital, and quality of standard of life. Okay. And then concluding, saying that the service sector has a multiplier effect and cooperation among various sectors. And then the economic growth is impacted because of this particular sector. And by ensuring this, we can sustain that. And for this kind of question, you can write, Sriram, you could write that you can just add one point that the service sector was, because it's a 250 word question, you can say that the service sector was very badly impacted during the pandemic, and the downfall of service sector could be seen on the downfall of Indian economy. Because when we are saying service sector is contributing more than 50% to Indian economy, and why Indian economy dipped is because of the downfall of service sector because of pandemic like COVID. The need of the hour is to again bring in that partnership through which the collaboration happens and the team spirit is achieved, where the various segments of service sector like tourism, health, education, and even the IT sector, all these are coming together so that it will create the same kind of lively atmosphere towards the towards the nation's growth once again. So that brings in an angle that the impact of service sector. You are saying that the service sector had a downfall during COVID, and hence it had an impact on economy. And when we bring again the service sector back into the picture, we are again ensuring that this multiplier effect is ensured and the economy and the growth of the nation is taken care.